Oh, it's stuffed crust, bro. Oh. Of course, I'm not going to be one of those people like, oh, I got vegetarian pizza because I'm trying to be healthy. I'm not trying to be healthy, brother. I just got the vegetarian pizza with stuffed crust because it's freaking scrumptious, bro. I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop at this last slice. Is what I would say to you if I was a little bitch. But I ain't finna go. It was crafted straight from the gods. Just for me. I just need to figure out how to fix this freaking small box into this bigger box. Oh, wait. Oh. Yo, freaking Jack in the Box got their own news, bro. This just in. He stole all the burritos. Ain't gonna lie though, this burrito was wrapped weak, bro. Oh my God, I'm so freaking bored, dude. I can fucking feel it in my DNA, bro. I'm so fucking bored, man. I don't know what to do. I don't have work right now. We're supposed to be sending like down to San Diego and stuff like that, and like gives me stuff to do. That's why I picked this job. It's like, why I picked any job whatsoever is because, like, you know, I need stuff to do, right? Because, like, when I don't have stuff to do, I get really, really bored. And it's just like, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. It's just like, it's just like, it seems that every time I get bored, I go and eat. And I already did that. And it's just like, after that, I'm still bored. It's just like, what do I do? It's just like, I can sit around and, like, watch videos all fucking day. But it's just like, I want to like, do something. I don't know what to do, bro. It's just like, it's like, of course, you know, I tried to accomplish one of my goals, which is to put $100 in positive money inside of the Bank of America. But it's like, freaking, I put my card in and it was just like, you gotta fucking do the CVV or whatever, send to your phone. But apparently it was like a different number. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just like, it feels like one of those days. It's just like everything that you do is like, it's not working. I freaking went over to like a CarMax to like look at the vehicles, and like the fucking thing was just like, please get off the property. And I was like, oh my God, bro, I'm just so bored. I was just like, what do I do? Look at this freaking store, dude. It's like whole ass empty. So with that place, you can rent stuff like that TV on there. You can literally rent a TV. I remember like when I used to have friends, my friends' parents, they rented this stereo system. And they were so mad because they didn't pay. They stopped paying for it. And they were so mad that they, like the people who were going to come and get it. And it's just like, bruh. Bro, it's like when they repossessed my car, I completely understood. Like it made me homeless. I was worried about myself, but I wasn't fucking mad. Oh, fucking, what, I can't have this goddamn car for free? It's Luan's Fried Chicken, yay, woo, they're famous. Oh, despite my size, I actually don't like fried chicken. I don't like fried chicken because it's like too greasy. I don't like fried chicken. I do like baked chicken. I like chicken sometimes. I like chicken, but I like it to be baked. Like if I have the option between fried and baked, I'm gonna go baked every time because like I don't really like fried chicken. When I was living in Barstow, our neighbor, she did make some damn good fried chicken. I ain't gonna lie about that. She made some damn good fried chicken. That was some. Oh, I just ate twice, man. My mouth is already watering. What is wrong with me? I think I am like in such like a spiral or something. I'm like in such like, because like for so many of the past years, I have just been like on a death spiral, like just spiraling all the way to the bottom of the depths of the earth. You know, like. Because like even like right now it's very, very cold out, and I could put on my jacket, but it's not like that cold. I know what I'm doing. You know, it's just like, you know, but it's just like when you're like living outside and it's so cold and then it like starts raining, it's just like, you know, that would be a good location. Say if I'm gonna show you guys on this side. Say like, you know, you found a place to fall asleep, right? You found because you're homeless and you're like sleeping right here, and then, you know, there's no security or whatever, and everything's going perfectly fine, and then it starts raining. It's just like, you know, and then there's not a place right next door like that, you know, you can go and fall asleep at. It's just like, bro, it's like, because, you know, one, you already smell like a dirty rutabaga, right? And it's just like, bro, being like homeless. I'm not talking about, you know, like, we can joke all day long, oh, I'm fucking still homeless because I made my truck a house, but it's like being homeless is being without a home, but my home's right here. My home is like wherever I choose to make it. What did that guy say? Home is where you make it. Or like whatever from Ricky Bobby. Oh. And I guess home is wherever you make it, but the truth of the matter, the home for me really is the truck. The truck is my home. It's like a little small tiny home. Because like I'm not like young, but like I'm like a younger man, and it's just like I obviously didn't get any help from my parents of like setting up my life, and I think that stems from because they never really, I mean, of course I had a really, really good childhood. What I'm getting to is that what pisses me off is that we never financed and purchased a house. And it's just like, we lived in Marietta in a very nice house, and we paid rent for, I believe it was like 13 years. And the rent was like $1,600 every single month, which is absolutely insane, thinking of like, my apartment in North Hollywood that, like I finally gave it up and, moved into the back of my truck, was $1,300 a month. But this, I think it was like a 5-bedroom house, because there was another room downstairs, for $1,600 a month, with a driveway, a garage, backyard, and so we lived there, I think it was like 13 years or whatever it was, $1,600 a month. And then if you do the math, we paid off the amount for the house. So like if it was like, this is not the right math, but if it was like a $350,000 house, we paid that in rent. We paid the house off for the landlord, when if my parents just sat down in the bank and got like a home loan to like finance the house, we would have owned the house. But what happened was we got kicked out. The landlord lady, she finally sold the house out from under us, and we were forced to move. And then we moved up to Barstow. And it's like, so it just really pisses me off. It really does piss me off. Not that aspect of it, just the fact of that I can't just reach into my pocket and call my mom or dad right now. I can't reach into my pocket and call my brothers right now saying, hey, I'm having because I'm explaining to you guys, yesterday was rough for me because I was just feeling lonely, and thankfully I got to play with that cat, that wild cat or whatever. But it just hurts. It really, really hurts to have my family for my whole life, and then I decide to make some decisions to go to Logan Paul's house, being hopped up on medication that was prescribed to me from a doctor because I was in a car accident that I didn't need, and I decided to go to the dude's fucking front gate, and then a freaking helicopter and freaking police show up, and it's just like, It's like, what am I supposed to do? It takes me a freaking long time, brother, to go ahead and find places to where I can, you know, record at, because everywhere in the whole world it's illegal to record at, right? But it's just like, we want to go ahead and watch videos, right? Like, shit, man. Oh, man. People make my life rough. And that's like, that's such an ignorant thing to say. But I'm just saying. No one told me to leave right now. It was like some homeless guy, and I waited. I was like, you know, because I'm like, what if, you know, God sent me a messenger, and then it's just like, I sent you a messenger. It's like, no, but the homeless guy, he came up to me, and like, so I listened to what he asked. He was like, you got some matches? I was like, what? He was like, you got some matches? I was like, what? I was just like, he was like, you have some matches? And I was just like, do I have some matches? And I was like, no? And he was like, okay. And then he just stopped and stared at me for a second, and then took his cart and then walked. I was like, what a question, man. Like, not do you have a lighter? Whatever, man. Fucking. No, life it stings, it hurts. Life hurts. Just the betrayal of your family. Just because I wanted to be who I was supposed to be. And even in that, you know, because keep in mind, I'm not blaming it all on medication. I still go out there and do stupid things in the eyes of somebody else. But it's just like, I just knew, I know that I was like following my gut of like what, I believe that I was like following my life's purpose, because everybody has like a job. Once you're born, you're supposed to like go out and do your job, whether you're gonna be a construction worker, an electrician, a freaking model, freaking this, that, blah, 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 blah. There's tens and thousands of different jobs, possibly hundreds of thousands of different jobs. And kind of, if you follow your intuition, it kind of leads you, this is what I want to do. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, everybody wants to be a YouTuber. But it's just like, I ask a lot of people, would you want to be famous? And what I get a lot of the times is the answer is no. People don't want that kind of attention. You know, and the thing is, like, that's my thing. I wanted that thing. But it's like, the more I'm evolving, it's not about fame. I'm realizing I don't think that it's about fame. I think it's the being able to actually make a video that is interesting and being able to watch. And that's very hard to do, because I remember the last guy who I talked to about YouTube, and then, like, you know, he gave me his Instagram, and then, which I completely forgot. I wanted to plug it, but like I completely forgot it. And then I told him that I'm like on the YouTube side of social media. He's like, oh, you're a YouTuber. I was like, I guess. But and then he said, yeah, the algorithm's very difficult. And I told him, well, I didn't tell him the first part, which is, that's not true, because that's the truth, that it's not true, that it's the algorithm. So it's not the algorithm. What I told him was that it's very hard to make a good video that a random person will want to watch. That, my friends, is like the artwork in it. What is a YouTuber? I'm talking on a professional level. I'm talking like Michelangelo. Like, I'm talking like of the YouTuber sector, something that is brand spanking new in all of history, is like a YouTuber. What's that noise? Oh, it's a dog howling. To be like like the art of vlogging is so freaking difficult, because you are compelling somebody, a random person, to sit down for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, 5, 10 hours, whatever it is, to get them to sit down to watch you, a person who they've never seen before and don't care to see, and then you are supposed to make a video that's good enough to engage them enough to come back the next day. That's like an art that is like so almost impossible to do. Like, to go out, find random locations and be able to and then once you start to get attention, especially if you do have like close family members, they try to stop you, they try to discourage you, and it's freaking almost impossible. That's why it's so amazing if you see a YouTuber in person. If you see Markiplier walking around the mall, if you see freaking Logan Paul or Jake Paul walking around in public, that's why it's like, oh my God, it's them. Because they know how to do the thing. They know how to do the thing. If you look at like Michael Phelps or like freaking like a football player, it's just like, not everybody can just do that. Not everybody can just speak to a freaking camera and get a fucking message across. Like, it's an art. It's an art. It's an art. And it's very difficult and very hard to do. But what I'm actually going to do is, I am literally so fucking bored, dude. I'm actually going to go to the gym and then upload this video with Wi-Fi, because I got data on both of my fucking phones, which is just stupid. But with that said, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. Goodbye. See, just like this poor office plant, it just reaching out, trying to get some sunlight. And everyone's like, no, you just need the shade. You're going to be perfectly fine in the shade. It's like, oh God,